This is the Big O Show. This is the Big O Show.
Can I be cruel here today? Can I say something that will be a little cold and callous and cruel? Do you mind if I do this right now, Bill? And maybe I'll piss some people off.
What is it that you're doing, man?
You know, there's a part of me that was happy that they canceled the Little League World Series.
No. Oh. What? Why would you?
Can I admit my cruelty? I happen to think it's one of the most boring events on television, watching a bunch of kids play baseball. Unless I'm a parent of one of the kids, why would I give a rat's ass? I don't like to watch college basketball that much anymore because it sucks. Because it's so mediocre. It's just a hair above high school basketball nowadays. They have no stars. There are no rivalries. And now, even that one-year star that they used to get, now that guy's going to go to the G League now. He's going to get paid, which that's what I would do if it was my kid's not going to school for a semester. All you're going to do is risk him getting in trouble, getting embarrassed. You want to move on to the big one. That's what happens to the rest of us when we graduate high school. You either go to college or your parents look at you and say, get a job, bitch. Let's go. Let's go. It's time to grow up. You know what I'm saying? So I don't even watch college basketball that much anymore. I watch UM because it's our local team, but college basketball doesn't entertain me, right? So why would a bunch of little kids entertain me? I find it boring as hell, and here's the part that I find annoying. Every time when it's on, during that time while it's on, every time I turn on the TV, the freaking game is on, bro. And I have no interest in it whatsoever. I want to say this because I think there's a bunch of you out there that feel the same way, but you don't have the balls to go out because you're afraid that you'll be, looked at and viewed at as, oh, you're an ogre. You're such a mean person. And look, good for the kids. They have a great moment, all that good stuff. But you're on TV, right? So you're trying to tell me that it's for my entertainment purposes. It's not entertaining, dude. It's just not. It does nothing for me whatsoever.
Tell us how you feel about college baseball.
Oh, I don't watch it.
Right?
I don't watch it. Ding and ding and ding. I don't watch it. It's boring. College baseball. I mean, give me a break, dude. It's an 8-hour game. Oh, yeah. I can't. No. It does nothing for it. I'm wondering on the chat board there and on the accidentlawfirm.com text line 786-322-1105. How much do you hate me for this statement? Are there any of you out there that feel the same way I do, that you're not a fan of the Little League World Series, that it does nothing for you whatsoever? And how many of you love to watch it, actually? Because there's a part of me that wonders, how do grown men watch a bunch of kids play baseball and find entertainment in it when it's not your kid? I get it when you see the highlights and they show a highlight and they show the kid making a great catch. That's fine. I saw Timmy Lupus do it too for the Bad News Bears. I don't care.
I had a friend that was a group of friends that were really into the Little League World Series.
Are they pedophiles?
No, they were old baseball coach, and purists, and the baseball.
Sure, they're not
purists.
pedophiles.
No, they're not. In situations such, I would be like, man, it's just does nothing for me. I mean,
there you go.
You root for the country, U.S.,
the jingoistic stuff. Yeah, whatever.
Other than that, whatever. But for viewing, there are some people and like Little League that are into it. I get it.
Yeah.
Good for them. But the thing like you, it doesn't matter what ESPN channel you touch.
Oh, my
Man,
Lord. It's
you're
on.
over in it, and whether you want it or not, you're buried in it.
It's always on. And it's gotten to the point where I hate it. I hate it. I'm sorry. I hate it. It does nothing for me. Good for them. Let them celebrate. I have no interest, bro. When I turn it on and I see that, I'm like, oh, God. Seriously, I just change. It does nothing for me at all. I'd love to see what you guys are saying about this. Let's see what we got here. Well, let's see. Scott Jackson, players do have a habit of becoming Pro Bowlers once they leave Miami. Lately, that's not been going on. I don't know who's been leaving. Why? Because Wes Welker did it years ago? That's a lazy take there. Big O, why don't you have me on to talk about UFC 249 coming up? I specialize in MMA and have the #1 MMA podcast in the game right now. All right. Let's see. What else do we have here? Abel says, forget about the ozone hole. We got a huge hole in the defense, and Atlanta closed it for us. LOL. Harris played like an undrafted free agent. Hell, there's undrafted free agents even play better than he does. George says, the hole in the ozone layer over the northern heart naturally expands and contrasts with the changing of the seasons. Natural occurrences, guys. George, you're too smart for us. That's like next level stuff there, bro. Big O, do you know if the marinas are open in Dade County? I think they are. Not sure. Don't go to the newspaper, bro, and see if they got exactly what's open and what's not. Thomas Bocero, Little League World Series blows. I agree. There's only one rivalry in college basketball, Duke UNC. And that's not even a rivalry anymore, bro. I live by the baseball field. I go over and watch the kids play. It's great. Good morning, brothers. Ricardo's chiming in. Operation Theater. It's Big O. Is Big O a parent? Yes, I am. I have a daughter. She's 20. She's in medical school. Okay? So, yeah, she did athletics, too. She's a brown belt in karate. I would only watch the Little League World Series if I had a relative in it. Boom! That's it, Mike No-Go Zones. That's the only way I would watch the Little League World Series, if my kid was involved. If my kid or my nephew or my, something in my family is involved, then I'll watch it. If I don't have a blood interest in it, get the hell out of here, bro. I got better things to do, man. Seriously. I'll go to YouTube and watch a concert. Seriously. No, I'm not joking. By the way, I watched a terrific Barry White concert last night. It was awesome. Let's celebrate the Charles Harris trade by showing Big O some love, shares, likes, subscribe. Yes, I agree with that. Celebrate with that every day. Thank you. Let's see. What else do we have here? Alex Diaz says, don't care for it one bit. Rather watch paint dry. See, he's like me. Thomas says, I love this statement. I agree. Little League is bad entertainment. So, there is a bunch of you guys that feel like I do. Raging Dolphin Maniac says, I coach Little League. Kids are great. The parents suck. You know what? You're probably 1,000% right. That's probably what it is, right? Jeffrey Epstein loves the Little League World Series. That's just wrong on every level. The Little League World Series is better than nothing right now, but if we were not under these extraordinary circumstances, I agree. Well, yeah, but there's not going to be a Little League World Series because we can't put the kids at risk either, So it would only be under normal circumstances. You feel like me. The Little League World Series blows. I'd rather watch ESPN The Ocho. I still wouldn't watch the Little League World Series if that was the only sport over the summer. Amen, dude. Freaking man. Hell, I may watch replays of Heat and Marlins and Dolphin games, and I don't do that. But I may do that over watching the Little League World Series. I've never watched that, plus who cares? I feel bad for the kids. Why do you feel bad for the kids? That's a good moment for them, Myron. That's a fun moment for those kids. Don't feel bad for them. They're not being exploited or anything like that.
No, in that little place that they all get together, the kids are all together, the game room and all that. It looks like a killer experience for those kids.
Yes, I agree.